between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one will bounce out of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What up? Chillin', B.
First and 10, here's Mahomes. And he goes down.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Playing this Madden game while I wait on y'all, boy. I see you using one too. Shit, yeah, you probably just now done.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
Shit, and nobody on, I kill it.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes.
Me, you, Raven, and that's it by now. Who? Red? I ain't seen no red on. Who you see that at?
Defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Uh-oh.
Oski. This back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. When it was 3rd down defensively, they were just hoping to make
it. I'm gonna get on that bad boy after this. Because I'm pretty sure we ain't got 5 yet. I know DeMar and them playing, dude. Him and JM.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Send them dogs after that boy.
See the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Is this intercepted? It is.
Oh, you better quit throwing to that boy.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
God damn. Jones ass won't even let him get out the backfield.
Before he could get out of the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14. but it's now 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 30.
That's how we want it.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Ravens 14. Chiefs nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, they put a nigga in prevent.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to the best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, trying to get things settled down a little bit.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there.
You got to go in front.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the return will stop right around the 25. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Man, come the hell on.
There altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Throwing it in here on 2nd down, this time complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option, and he will have a Ravens 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. Jackson now off the bootleg. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Chiefs, nothing.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
J.K. Dobbins.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him. Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it. But it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he whips that one incomplete there. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
first and 10 is Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Man, Rafe, you see me putting hands and feet on my boy, bro?
Chiefs, nothing.
I'm putting hands and feet on my boy right now. I'm playing my boy Check It Up and his on the P5 Madden.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Mahomes firing complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
On the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On third down, Barlow, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 2 yards on that play, and the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And that's a critical touchdown. I don't want to be too hyperbolic or whatever, but they needed some points on the board before halftime.
They did? Nobody can't say shit no more now. They can't say nothing else. Without LeBron and AD. Let me guess, Drummond went off, didn't he?
I did.
He had to.
And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
I know you sound more Madden, B.
Relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They'll go again with Dobbins. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Jackson off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
How about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 83 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. For Nicole Hardman, I mean, he was the only guy with 2 of the top 10 fastest runs in all of 2019. And he's showing that that was no fluke. He was moving there. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now.
Ravens 24, Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Time to go to work. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
One more time with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for
Boy, heck no, I'm trying to make the playoffs, B.
J.K. Dobbins with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number
3rd, about to be 4.
And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I'm up 30-14 with 31-14. What you talking about, boy?
3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
I'm playing the Chiefs too.
31. Chiefs 14. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Hey, they told me you quick because you can't move. You moved your receiver to tight end. They told you about it and you got mad. That's why they told me, B.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought that.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Damn, I should have
This
switched.
stage down in the second half looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the play.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. I think you and I were a little surprised.
He must have blew you out though.
Through his second interception, I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
brings up second and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. The Ravens on third.
That's what the Chiefs got right now.
Very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any
That's how this Chiefs defense is right now. His defense cold as hell.
Instead, you saw the contact.
Stars everywhere.
Penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Nah, I hopped on last season. I ain't been on this team.
Offense will take over.
I ain't been on none of this.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Complete the tight end Kelsey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more. And my goodness, another interception.
You ain't catching that, boy. He better not catch him. Yeah, pick six. That's a route.
Pick six and a Raven touchdown.
37-14 on the Chiefs, and this team cold as hell. I'm beating hater, B.
Interception, return,
Hey.
touchdown. Door
Nah, I've been getting toe up in this game, B.
reinforced.
I'm 6-5. It's making me 7-5. I didn't think I was gonna beat the Chiefs.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
See, y'all need to be messing with the people in the chat. We only got 3 in here.
Start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical.
Yeah, it was just out here not too long ago.
And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for the Kansas City touchdown.
That boy hit me with that long ass play.
Touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just
Yeah, he did.
let it fly. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, Dobbins nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Got to play keep away right quick.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Off the bootleg. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. From the gun, Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
Mahomes now on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2. At the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. Now after the false start, here's second and 7. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
take a knee. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for Baltimore, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I get ready, done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy?
Boy, yo, stop it quiet. If it's snow, I didn't shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, styling.